All right, you guys. So, Ticket TV, like, share, and subscribe as y'all tap on in. Salute to everybody that's in the building, man. I appreciate all y'all that's gonna come through. And let's get right into this video, man, and chop it up, man. And they're saying that you know, some new information is coming in surrounding this new Diddy documentary that's coming out on next Tuesday, in which everybody's anticipating a 4-part series. Now, a lot of people, including myself, thought that 50 was coming out here for the gusto. But apparently, some people who have allegedly seen the documentary before the whole world sees it is saying that it's not that. It's a real documentary and not biased series in which, there's not you, in which there's education being spoken about Diddy's life and his career in the documentary. They're saying that it ain't just one of these little hit pieces. It's not gonna be like the art surviving R. Kelly. A lot of people thought 50 Cent was coming for the death blow. You know what I'm saying? And so apparently it's not that, but they do address. They're saying his issues that he got going on now and different things, alleged practices and stuff like that. But the word is that it's more so of a documentary, and it's more so informative than it is propaganda. You know what I'm saying? From what people are trying to say, right? Now, me personally, I'm not going to just say people who are making allegations of propaganda, because when you have so many people making the same type of allegations against one guy, I mean, damn it, you do the math. You know what I'm saying? If you got in there 100 people saying this guy did the same thing, not all of them telling the truth, but damn it, I'm going to believe some of those 100 before I believe Diddy. And that's just the facts of life. You know what I'm saying? Now, you're going to have your people that's coming out for a payday. You're going to have this, you're going to have that. I'm telling y'all this. But I'm just going to be honest with y'all, man. And I'm going to tell y'all what the truth is, bro. This situation to me, listen, we never know what's going to happen. Diddy has lawsuits that he's worrying about right now that haven't popped up yet. He's got things that he got going on behind the scenes that, can cause him more trouble than the documentary. That police report that dude put out in Los Angeles, that is over Diddy head right now. They could come back at any day now and, you know, bring up charges against Diddy if they have enough evidence and they believe that guy's story. You know what I'm saying? So I think Diddy got that. He have to worry more about that than he do anything else. To be honest with y'all, I think that's what Diddy got to worry more about, is whether or not the LAPD gonna put charges on his ass. So to me, that is the biggest question of it all. Is the LAPD gonna come hit Diddy and put charges on his helmet? That is the real question that I think needs to be answered. You know, that is the real question I think needs to be answered. Are they gonna do that? Because old boy, he running around saying that, man. He's telling everybody and their mama that it's going down. You know what I mean? And so, and that dude violated him, man. And listen, man, again, bro. Everybody's saying, hey, man, these people putting hit pieces on Diddy. Man, listen, bro. Diddy said he didn't do any of that stuff to Cassie. And until that video came out, nobody believed anything Cassie said, and she still got slandered. People still didn't want to believe her on the other stuff. Saying, she capping, she lying. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you seen her get beaten, drugged down the hall. I mean, what else y'all need to see? But, it is what it is. I told y'all, when you going up against these type of people, it's like going up against demons, demonic energy, bro. And it's very powerful, but your faith, your belief, your strength, your mental fortitude have to be more powerful. You understand what I'm saying? Because God is more powerful than man, and I stand on that. I stand on that. You know what I mean? And I just think that, um, the grace of God is always going to overcome any foolishness, any cap, any bull job. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, man, hey, man, you might not be down, you might not be cool, but hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather be right. I'd rather be standing for what's right than protecting what's wrong. You know what I mean? Because once you protect what's wrong, you never know when it come back to your front doorstep. And then you gonna wish you stood on something and protected it when it was wrong. You gonna wish you did. You gonna wish you did. You know what I mean? So me personally, I hope Diddy change and turn his life around, man, and become I hope he really do change and turn his life around. I know some people don't think it can happen. It can't happen to the worst people. You know what I'm saying? The worst type of people. They can change their life, become really good people, turn their life around. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna take real dedication and commitment. And you really want to change who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? That's a demonic spirit that's causing you to put your hands and do these things on women and stuff like that. That's a demonic spirit that's doing that, bro. And you got to shake that off. And sometimes it's hard to shake those demons off. You know what I'm saying? It really is hard to shake those demons off sometimes for a lot of people, but you got to do it. If you want to be in a better place in life, you have to do it, man. But me just watching the whole atmosphere surrounding this situation, man, it's crazy to me, man. You know what I'm saying? uh you know all the people that really don't have no problem with this, you know. But then again, these same people would have an issue if it was their family member. That's the problem I have. See, if it was their family member, would they be telling their family member, "Hey, man, shut up, you wrong"? You know what I'm saying? I ain't listening to you. You know what I mean? You capping. That's somebody family members are saying this stuff. So at the end of the day, and I'm not saying they all telling the truth, because I don't think they all telling the truth. I think some of them is capping, but I think a lot of them telling the truth. And should they get ignored because a few people out here lying? No, they shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? You should want to get uh, disgraceful, disgusting people off the streets that ain't real, that ain't doing what they supposed to. You should want to get their ass off them streets. You shouldn't want nothing to do with them. You know what I mean? Um, so that's just my thoughts about the whole situation, man. Me personally, man, like I said before, man, I hope Diddy does turn his entire life around and get it together, man. I think he, can do so. You know what I'm saying? But it's on him, man. It's how he respond and take to this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And how he, you know, what path he really want to take. Do you really want to go back to that shit? You know what I'm saying? Life you living, you on drugs all the time. You know what I'm saying? You abusing alcohol, abusing women, doing all that other stuff, man. Like I said before, man. You know what I'm saying? You get successful, you get to a certain level, man. You've been blessed to get to a certain level. It shouldn't even be none of that. You know what I mean? But some people get to that level and they go on power trips and they start doing crazy shit, man. It's unbelievable, man. But anyways, man, I appreciate everybody support me. Everybody support the channel. Y'all already know what it is, man. Stay tapped in, man. I'll be back in a little while, y'all. I got something to take care of real quick. Then I'm going to double back. Rev, run, bubble, bath. I'm going to holler at y'all. I'll be right back, man. Salute to everybody. Support me. Stay 10 toes down with your boy. Y'all already know what it is. Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe once again. There are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there. You can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, straight drought weight loss formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.